Hello, welcome back to another video on the channel. Gosh, it's been about 6 weeks since I last uploaded, but I do have a grocery haul and I thought I would share it with you. I will go back to doing some Christmas videos. It's just that I've not really been Christmas decoration shopping. I seem to have got everything that I wanted this year and then not really been in the shops. So there's not too much to share with you. Although I did get a Santa. Let me show you this 3-foot Santa which I brought. Okay, so it's a little excessive. It is currently in the Christmas cupboard. So this is the cupboard under the stairs, which has got, well, these are games just that we keep there all year round. But we've got like gifts and presents in the back there. And then I stuck him. He's 3 foot. He's absolutely massive, to be honest with you. He's £45 from the range, but they do student discount. So my husband did like a master's a couple of years ago and he's still got the student card. So I actually got 10% off. So it came to about £40. Yeah, I absolutely just think he's adorable. I did have one last year and then I sold it on Marketplace because it was all grey and it didn't really go with the colour theme. So I sold that this year, put the money towards this one and then brought this new one here. But I just love him. Look at him. He's all in green and he's ready for Christmas. So am I. So anyway, I picked up that. And then back to the food shop. I did buy some Christmas bits, but more so like in September. So maybe I'll do a couple of Christmas hauls and then I'll obviously do the big Christmas food shop. But anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you on today's video. It is a grocery haul, which is what I've been doing for the last 4 years on YouTube. And it's from Marks and Spencer's. And the reason I wanted to share it with you is because I got some deals. Plus, right now, if on the Sparks account, you can actually save a little bit of money for your next shop. So they seem to be doing these offers, like if you spend £55 you get £6 off your next shop, and it's just linked to your Sparks card. It's not like a voucher or anything, it's just linked to your Sparks account. So I would recommend if you've not been to Marks in a while, check your Sparks account, see if that offer applies on your account, and then take advantage of it if able to, because I today went and did a £55 food shop, and then I've got £6 to put towards a Christmas food shop later on in the month, which I'm very excited about. So I did pick up some bits of my favourites, the things that I get all the time, and then I got some new things to try, and then a couple of Christmassy things to put away for next month or the month after. I can't believe we're only like 2 months away now. It's really coming fast, isn't it? So let me share with you what I got. The first thing, I'm digressing a little bit, but I picked up this candle from Aldi. I did the wooden toy shop. I got some Christmas presents in the Aldi wooden toy sale that they did. Actually, some amazing, like this beautiful, huge climbing frame, which is so cheap compared to other shops that sell it online. So I was really pleased with that. But when I was in there, I found their candles and I picked up this. This is Blackberry and Bay, and I think it's a take on the Jo Malone. But my goodness, this smells so, so good. I've picked up 2 and I've kept one in the kitchen, one in the lounge, and it smells just divine in the lounge. So yeah, that was only, I think it was £3.99 as well. So they've definitely got all of their candles out ready for the season. So that is from Aldi. But the food shop from Marks, I've got a spaghetti carbonara. So these are £6 and I think they're overpriced. We bought the beef tortellini one, which is the beef shin, and it just wasn't worth the money. So we bought 2 of them because they did like a different pasta version of the beef shin. I think it was like a tortellini and then like a ragu maybe. So we got 2 to share and we had them for a main dinner. And for £12 for 2, it really was not worth the price. I wouldn't buy them again. The only reason I picked this one up is because my husband absolutely loves the spaghetti carbonara version of this, and he'll have it as a main dinner. And there's one day this week which we're not eating together, we're eating separately. So I bought this for his dinner, but it is £6, which just feels quite pricey. I feel like probably a year ago this would have been like £4.50 or maybe £5 at a push, but £6 just feels a little bit too much. But he really likes it, so I got that for his dinner when we're eating separately. And then I got a brand new apple pie, which I've never bought from Marks before, but it looked delicious. Look inside, I'll show you. It looks so deep and filling. I just thought that looks very yummy, so that's going to come home with me. And you can't have apple pie without some custard. So I picked up this tin of custard. I do like the Ambrosia custard, but they don't have brands really at Marks, do they? So I just got their version of it, and I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I actually have my custard cold, which freaks people out, especially if it's a hot dessert. I don't like hot custard. I like cold custard with banana and like pies and puddings and things. Bit weird, but yeah, so I got some custard, and then I also got some banana milkshake and some strawberry milkshake. They're just going to go in the fridge. 4 of these yogurts. These have gone up to £1.10. They used to be £1. I feel like because they then became quite popular, Marks put the price up by 10p a yogurt, and they're fairly new, and the price increase was probably like 2 or 3 weeks after releasing them, which is so naughty. They are nice though. They've got the little fruit compote at the bottom, and then it's like a Jersey cow's milk like yogurt base. Really, really delicious, but a little bit naughty there. They've gone up 10p per yogurt. I get the 2 flavours. I think there's 4 flavours. There's a lemon curd. It might even be like a toffee one. I just get the cherry, which is this one here, and then the strawberry just at the bottom there. I'm trying not to show you my nails because I painted my nails myself without going to like a nail salon. I just thought I'll just got some nail polish upstairs, I'll just do it. But they've all chipped, so I'm trying to avoid being on the camera. But anyway, I got these meals. These are 3 for £10. We've had these in the last few weeks, like probably about a month ago when they first released them, and they are delicious. This one in particular. I would have got all 3 of this one because we have this as a main dinner, and they only had 2 left. What we usually do is stick some tender stone broccoli. My husband will have some sweet corn, like the corn on the cob, and we'll have this as a main meal. But they only had the 2. So I picked up 2 of those, and then this chicken tagliatelle, because I thought on another day, or we can freeze this, he can have this as well as a separate lunch or dinner. It probably would take this as a lunch actually, because it's a little bit smaller than that size, which is enough for his dinner. So this is just the chicken in a tomato and basil sauce, and then I think these are £4 on their own, but 3 for £10. And then the chicken, tomato and mozzarella orzotto is absolutely divine. If you've not tried it, but you like those flavours, I highly, highly recommend this. Really good. Chicken's really good inside as well. So they were the 3 for £10. And then I got some yellow stickers. Now, I never get yellow stickers for Marks. I always seem to miss the deals and the bargains. But today I found 2 things which were on a clearance, which I picked up to stick in our freezer. Oh, first, I got some chicken Caesar, which I'm about to have for my lunch. I love this stuff. And you know what? They brought this out in the summer, and I'll be really sad when it goes. I've probably kept Marks in profit buying this at lunchtime, especially when I was on a different site with work, more local to like a Marks and Spencer's food hall in the summer. So I was buying this on my lunch break often. Thankfully, I've moved sites now. So there's not Marks around, so I can't go and spend my lunch break, but lunch money buying this kind of stuff. But these are £5, so they are expensive. They just taste delicious. This is the chicken Caesar dragon roll, so that's going to be for my lunch. But back to the yellow sticker, I got chicken munchies because I can't remember the last time I had chicken nuggets or similar thing, and I thought we've got some chips in the freezer, and I thought one day we're just going to have a really beige dinner, and I think it's going to be delicious. And they go out of date today, but I'm going to freeze them and they'll be fine. So chicken munchies for £1.98 instead of £3.60, and actually there's quite a lot in there. And then I got these best ever burgers. Now these were £3.83, but they should have been £5.25. I probably would spend about £3 on burgers anyway. But because they should have been £5.25, I thought we'll taste them and see if they are the best ever burgers as they claim to be. So I'm going to freeze these as well, because again, they go out of date today, but little bargain there. And then I also picked up some mashed potato. Very lazy household here. My husband doesn't like mashed potato. I do. So when we do things like sausage and mash, he will just have sausage, beans, and then usually just fries himself an egg or something to go with it. And then instead I'll have sausages and the mashed potato, vegetables and gravy. So it's a bit of a different dinner. So I picked this up for myself because I want to get some sausages from Sainsbury's. My actual food shop where I get, you know, like the base, like the cupboard stuff, the toiletries, the fruits and the meats and the dairies is actually Sainsbury's. But this is just like a little weekend, you know, I was on myself today, so I thought I'd pop to Marks and see what they've got. And then I had that voucher on the email to spend like 55 quid, you get £6. So I thought I'd pop in. So this is not actually my weekly food shop, but anyway, mashed potato. I'm going to get some sausages from Sainsbury's on Monday, and then I'm going to do sausage, mash and some broccoli. Broccoli is my chosen vegetable of choice at the moment. I eat a lot of broccoli in the week and I just love it, especially roasted. It's delicious. So that's going to be for me. That'll do 2 meals. We'll split that into 2. And then I got some Yorkshire puddings because these were £2. Oh, the mash was £1.35, which is fine, you know, for the size it is. And then these were £2. These are 6 Yorkshire puddings. I love Yorkshire puddings. Like, honestly, I could eat these just as a snack now. Like, one up in the air fryer, bit of jam, good to go. But on a dinner with gravy, they are just delicious. So I got a pack of those to have with my sausage and mash. And then I got some apple juice. My husband likes these just in the fridge, you know, if he fancies a bit of apple juice. We don't really buy the big cartons, but we've got like a bit of a drinks section in the fridge where we've got cans and bottles, and these will just join that. So I got a 6-pack. They were £2.25, I think, or £2.50, and that's 6 of the apple juice. And then I also bought myself a chocolate cake. Now, it's not my birthday, and there's not really a special occasion, and I am actually, believe it or not, on a reduced calorie intake, but you probably wouldn't tell with the stuff that I've picked up. But I really fancied a piece of cake, and I didn't want to go to a bakery or a cake shop near where I live. I do actually live not far from the Cotswolds, and let me tell you, there are some absolutely delicious bakeries around this area. It's so tasty, but I didn't want to go to one of them because if I buy one, I'm going to buy 3 or 4 other things. So I thought I would get this cake and then just portion it out, and it looks delicious. I think it was about £8, which is quite pricey, but I thought, you know, for like a birthday or an occasion, this is such a great little gift. It's a gift cake. It's not quite as big as the big cakes. It's like an individual size cake, although not obviously for one portion. But yeah, it just looks delicious. It's like chocolate fudgy, very nice. So I got that just to have this weekend. And then my husband loves the gingerbread and white chocolate cookies. I don't like gingerbread, so I've never tried them, but he said they are delicious. They're very popular as well on social media. They're £3 a bag, which is slightly on the high price, I think, compared to the other cookies anyway. But he said they're delicious. You can see them just through that little bag there. That's what they look like. They've got gingerbread pieces in, I think, and then like white chocolate. But yeah, he really, really enjoys those. They look quite caramelly, like, you know, like quite fudgy inside. I bet they're quite nice to like break through, but I'm not a fan of gingerbread, so I won't be enjoying those, but he will. So we've got a bag of those. And then I got some creamy, cool corn masala. These are my favourite tortillas. I actually went through a phase when I was buying this sushi in the summer. I was also buying bags of these as well, and I needed to stop. So I've not bought these for about 6 or 7 weeks. But when I went in today, I thought I'll get one bag and I'll just portion it out throughout the week. The thing is, I can keep this in the cupboard for a good month and not open them. But as soon as I've opened them, that's it. Like, I find it hard to then just only have a few out of the bag. They taste so good. They've got this authentic corn masala taste. It's delicious. So they're only $1.30 as well, because they've price locked these. So actually, I think they're $1.20, the lower end of the pound. And yeah, they've price locked now. So hopefully they won't change in price. I wish they would price lock these, because 10p. It annoys me that they put the price up after 2 weeks. But anyway, and then what else did I get food-wise? Oh, I got an oaty crumble. My husband said to pick up a crumble mix because he wants to make a banana crumble. So we've got some bananas that are on the way out. We've got about 4 that I need to use up. And I don't freeze them because I've not only got a small freezer. So he said, we'll just make a little banana crumble. I'm going to leave that to him. I'm not going to get involved, but I did pick up the crumble mix for him. So that's going to be for him. And then I also picked up a toad in the hole. This is going to be a meal that we're going to have on Sunday. I thought that would be a nice dinner. We've got some roast potatoes, or like the little rusty things in the freezer. So I'm going to use those up, and then we'll either have veggies or beans or something with it. And we'll have a toad in the hole for dinner. So I got that. Now that is everything. Oh no, tell a lie. These are 3 of the cheese and serrano ham panda crystal. I can never say this right. I always pronounce it wrong. They're £4. They're just like long baguettes, little pizza baguettes. They are absolutely addictive. I haven't had these for a good month either. I actually went away. We went on holiday. Probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago now. We went over to Spain, and before we left, I cleared out all of our fridge. So the week before, I didn't do any food shopping because we were going away, and I didn't want any food to be like rotting in the fridge. So we cleared out all the fridge, and we had like 2 in the fridge of these left. So the day before, we had one of these for our dinner, and then that was it. I've not bought them since. But these, again, with this chicken Caesar, these in the summer were a staple in my house. I probably bought 3 or 4 a week, and then if we just wanted a lazy dinner, we would have one of these. But it's been probably a good month since I've had these in. So I did pick up 3. They are £4 each, which is, I think, it's quite reasonable really for what they are, because they're a full pizza. They're delicious. They do fill you up as a full meal as well. They're quite high in calories too, but they are very nice. So I got 3 of those. And then the Christmas bits, I picked up the other week one of those, you know, those big tins that they've got with chocolates, like the roses and the Quality Streets Mark's take on it. So they do like the strawberry, the caramel, all that kind of stuff. Well, they had this massive tin for £12 and we saw it and we picked it up, and that's in the garage because we've got some Christmas stuff stored there. So I won't show you that, but I did get these today. Now, these are just going to go away for Christmas. These are so cute. They are £4, but they're just packs of little Christmas chocolates, and they just say Happy Christmas, and they're full of different flavours. I thought they looked really nice. I love the packaging as well of it. I thought that was very Christmassy and festive. So I got 2 packs of those to put away as gifts. And then I also picked up a tin of the peppermint bark. This is the candy cane rubble. This is like really bad for you. Really, really bad for you. But this is what it looks like. You get 2 pieces and I just break it off. It's obviously huge in size, so I just usually cut it all down, like just whack it and it kind of breaks into bits. And then I add it to hot chocolate. You can add it to absolutely anything. You can eat it as it is on itself. It's just peppermint bark. But on a hot chocolate, it is so, so nice. So that's what I like to do with mine. It is £10, but I bought it last year. It was new last year. And it lasted me the entire Christmas season. I think I started using it in like November. And then it lasted me until like January, because you don't have a lot, like, well, you can have as much as you want, I guess, but it is quite strong, the peppermint flavour. So I just have like a little bit in the hot chocolate, but it's honestly delicious. It's a dark and white mint chocolate. And I'm not keen on dark chocolate. I much prefer milk or white, but the dark chocolate I am fine with. It's not too dark for like my taste. It's actually very delicious. So I got that as well. I'm kind of trying, because we're going Belgium in a few weeks for the Christmas market in Bruges, and I'm thinking we're going to get a lot of like chocolatey gifts. So I'm trying not to get too much of this stuff for Christmas, because I think in Belgium we're going to pick up quite a bit to bring back. We're taking the car, so we'll have like the luggage to be able to the space, sorry, to be able to bring back the luggage. But yeah, I'm trying not to pick up too much of this stuff, but it's hard because it's all in the shops right now. All of the Asda's and Sainsbury's and Tesco have got all of their Christmas snacks and like desserts and stuff out, and I just think, just hold off until you get to Bruges Christmas Market, see what they've got, and then maybe go and get some bits for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and then like the festive season. Anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, they've also got their Christmas book out, you know, their little booklet. It's free to pick up, so I got it to see what they had. But I have seen online their Christmas not menu, but you know, the things that they're going to offer this year, and to be honest, most of it looks pretty good. But I did notice the price increase on some of the stuff was extortionate. Like, it just feels very expensive for what it was last year. I saw a pigs and blanket mac and cheese in the store, £9 for pigs and blanket mac and cheese. That's outrageous. But yeah, some of it looks good, some of it is way overpriced. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I bought today from the, oh, look at that, that looks absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm going to stop. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I brought in this grocery haul from Marks. Thanks for watching the video. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.